do any research. Cybernetics core warping in at the top of Cyplo's main base. Cyplo using 3 probes to mine gas from one assimilator. The second assimilator has gone down. The first fighting unit for Cyplo will be a zealot, and we notice that MorroW's expansion hatchery has started. Cyplo delayed it as long as he could, and Cyplo continues the scouting process with this probe as we see MorroW's queen sneeze into the hatchery, which will produce more larvae. MC Duffs, we're noticing Cyplo is chrono boosting in a second fighting unit, namely a stalker.
That's right. And he is harvesting off of 2 assimilators right now. And there is a Twilight Council. So we're going to see some early blink stalkers once again.
If it works once, why move away from it?
Well,
of another stalker, we're seeing a second stalker being chrono boosted in as we see a stalker moving through the middle of the map. Go ahead, MC Dust. What were you going to say?
I was basically just going to say that, you said why move away from him if it works. The thing is, MorroW may be prepared for it this time.
Good point.
Because he could be expecting the same type of play. So,
absolutely.
And that's exactly what it looks like we're going to see. We see 2 more gates going down from Cyplo right now as he is chrono boosting in that blink.
Yep. And second, third, and fourth gateway are being warped in. Interesting. Cyplo was going to warp the gateway in over here, and then elected to take it and move it. So I'm not sure what the motivation was for that.
As a 4th gateway goes down, so we are seeing 4 gates from Cyplo. Same type of build, same type of play coming from Cyplo.
The 2 stalkers by Cyplo moved in and then backed off.
Didn't like what they see.
Well, and MorroW likes to build 4 Zerglings and place 1 Zergling on each Xel'Naga watchtower, giving him full awareness, a ton of additional map awareness. A Roach Warren by MorroW. Now, with MorroW owning the watchtowers, and MorroW cancels that Roach Warren. I'm not sure what that was for. I guess he saw something he didn't like. I don't know. Here come 2, 4, 5 stalkers
with blink.
Exact same type of push we saw before.
That's right. And here comes the probe to lay down the forward pylons.
And let's see what these Zerglings do. Running the long way around. More stalkers. 8 of them. This is just not fair. 8 stalkers this early in the game. Here we go.
And
Look
it's a full wall off.
Get in. Oh no, it is. Yes, you are right. Absolutely.
And we see Cyplo going after the rocks here, and it is going to be seen by MorroW's Overlord there. So MorroW will react by sending out some Zerglings. Forward pylon being placed down by Cyplo. More and more stalkers being warped in. And they all do have blink, guys, so look at that. They blink away. And they're going to be able to just keep blinking away, and they're going to bring these Zerglings up here and blink off this plateau.
MorroW's got 40 Zergling.
And, right into this choke is a great spot to bring these Zerglings into.
Forward pylon's in big trouble.
Yeah, but another one does go. Another one is being built by Cyplo on that Xel'Naga Watchtower plateau.
MorroW's got 31 Zerglings with speed upgrade. We'll have to see how those 31 Zerglings fare against these 12 stalkers.
That's right, and those rocks are going down fast. Hydralisk Den now on the way by MorroW.
Yeah, he canceled the Roach Warren, obviously not satisfied with what Roaches can do against stalkers. And we're up to 14 stalkers, 24 probes. Cyplo has no intention whatsoever of building a second base. You know what I mean?
That's right.
He's on 24 probes, and here we go. Hydralisk Den has completed.
And those Hydralisks are going to cause some problems for these Blink Stalkers, but we'll see how Cyplo take care of it. Yeah, that's right. Three Hydralisks on their way out. Some Blink going down. Interesting Blink positions. And more Stalkers on their way in.
And MorroW's running on 32 drones, mining off of 2 bases. Cyplo's got 24 probes, mining off of 1 base. And these Hydras, off a creep, they're not as effective, but on creep, they can do a lot of damage.
That's right.
No range, though. No range upgrade. 17 Stalkers moving in. A ton of Zerglings.
This is a mean push by Cyplo, man. But it looks like MorroW's a little more prepared. Still defending.
On creep, these Stalkers are going to have trouble, man.
That's right.
Against these Hydralisks, I
And
think.
he brings the Queen
Hydralisks
off
are
the
too
creep.
fast. Yeah.
And those Hydralisks are starting to create problems for this Stalker build. And no expansion here as of yet from Cyplo anyway. As Cyplo goes in and tries to attack the natural expansion area of MorroW, he will easily take down those spine crawlers.
Spine crawl. Now MorroW's at 73 army. Cyplo's at 60.
More blink going down. More Stalkers on their way in. A lot of Stalkers of low health here, though.
See, I think MorroW knows he can sacrifice all of these Hydralisks. I'm not sure if that's his mindset, but I think he believes he can sacrifice the Hydralisks.
And they all go down. There's one left.
Both players sit at... MorroW's now at 30 Harvesters, and Cyplos is still at 24 Harvesters. So their economies have been identical. They haven't changed at all. This is strictly a micro battle. We now see some Zealots moving in as well.
Oh, and this forward pylon going down.
Again is going to go down. This is it for Cyplos. Cyplos got to move in and do the damage. MorroW's got 1 Hydralisk and 24 Zerglings. Cyplo is going to take game 2. MorroW has no army whatsoever. Let's see.
And it looks like it could be an upset. The favored was MorroW. Let's see if MorroW is going to be able to hold this off as these Blink Stalkers cause havoc in this mineral line.
MorroW's losing worker unit after worker unit.
But he's still defending.
Yeah. MorroW's down to 15. MorroW's down to 15 drones. I'll tell you what, if he can defend against this, his economy will have been substantially damaged. More Stalkers come in. He's now up to 6 Stalkers, and we have 8 Hydralisks and two Queens versus 6 Stalkers. With these two spine crawlers in the way, I don't see any way that these Stalkers can puncture that defense.
That's for sure. These Zerglings doing some great damage. Great defense by MorroW. Able to stay in this game. Only 1 base still for Cyplo. Cyplo is, only using 24 probes to harvest from. His 1 base.
And here we go. Yep. And MorroW's lair was halfway killed. By the way, the Hydralisk range research has been completed, so the Hydralisks can do damage or can match the range of the Stalkers. And this is part of the reason I think why maybe MorroW decided to throw them, just basically throw them at the Stalkers. So MorroW is adding more drones one at a time. Okay, so this is going to be 13 Stalkers versus 6 Hydralisks and 14 Zerglings.
Let's see how MorroW's going to be able to handle this. More Lings on the way out, as well as Hydralisks.
Yeah.
21 drones now for MorroW.
And Zealots now being worn. 1 Zealot. Interesting choice that it's 1 Zealot, and I think it's because he's not getting enough gas. I don't think he picked the Zealot because he wanted to. I think it's because he ran out of gas.
Yeah, I agree.
Again, here we go. 16 Stalkers versus 7 Hydralisks and 18 Zerglings.
And 1 Queen. Well, the 1 Queen in the main base of MorroW anyway.
Absolutely. Yep, good point. The Queen is being used. Oh, nice snipe. Now MorroW is back to 27 drones. Fantastic defense and recovery by MorroW.
That's for sure.
MorroW now has... Well, MorroW's almost back up to the economy he had before when they were fighting it out.
And still only 1 base from Cyplo. He continues with this 1 base punishment. And MorroW is going to continue defending, and more spine crawlers being placed down. And he's going to have to move back and forth between his natural and his main because those rocks are gone.
And these Stalkers are the fastest armored unit in the game. And look at that. Oh, he just missed nailing that queen. That queen almost got caught off creep. Now, MorroW's now got 11. MorroW's got 11 Hydralisks and 16 Zerglings, and that's going to fight 20 Stalkers.
Uh-oh, MorroW's a little off here. He's not going to be able to get up there in time. These Hydralisks finally meet up. More Spine Crawlers going down now. MorroW sitting on 30 drones. He has the economic advantage, but Cyplo is just being mean, man.
Yeah, what happens if Cyplo's base gets mined out, though?
And that's exactly what I'm thinking. Like, this one base push will be nullified once that, once his base is completely mined out. He's going to have to build another one, and he has not, he has a full wall off here.
Yep.
So.
And his base is almost mined out. Cyplo's going to have to go for it sooner or later. He went for it about 6 minutes ago. Oh, check this out. Double-pronged attack. Zealots and Sentries.
That's right, these Hydralisks doing some great damage, though.
And you know what? Cyplo's trying to get tricky and cute here with a double-pronged attack.
Oh, and he force fields that area.
Yeah. He's going to have to keep doing it, though. That force field's going to wear out.
That's right, and once it does,
he's got to get that sentry in there, man.
And here we go.
Oh, he did it.
But you know what? These Hydralisks are still able to push right by that.
Yeah.
But single file, and that's going to cause some problems for those Hydras as these Stalkers continue to push in. Drones coming off the line now.
I'll tell you what. 14 Hydralisks and 27 Zerglings, I think, can take down 18 Stalkers. Let's see what happens. And both of these players are running out of cash.
And it looks like probes are going to go ahead and attack that. Looks like Cyplo is getting ready to expand here.
And where is that expansion occurring?
It should be in the natural. He is using probes to take down a pylon.
Pylon. That's an interesting move. And
and he's trying to get the surround.
MorroW's doing a great job defending.
Fantastic play by MorroW.
So these Stalkers don't have any other upgrade. They're 0 attack, 0 armor. So again, MorroW is still at 23 drones. Lair tech, like no new technology. MorroW does only have 1 queen as well, so it's hard for him to like really boost his economy. Cyplo might be.
And there it is. GG is called. MorroW takes the win. Next map will be Jungle Basin, as we are in a tied game, and it will be the 3rd match to decide who goes to the finals. And yes, that was 20 minutes of a 1 base by Cyplo. What a wonderful match.
Pretty amazing stuff. I mean, really super intense. A little bit linear. We've seen it in 2 straight games, but one slight mistake by either player can mean a victory or defeat. So it was good stuff.
That's for sure.
I'm glad I wasn't the one. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the one having to do it, man, because that looked intense.
That's for sure.
20 minutes of straight, like 1 click in the wrong direction and you were doomed. Cyplo went in for the kill, about 10 minutes before the official GG went down. It looked like he had MorroW down to 15 harvesters and couldn't put him away.
And it looks like Optic Zero will continue into the finals. So we're going to have a Canadian versus a Swedish player here in the finals.
Yep. This is not the World Hockey Championships, folks. This is StarCraft 2.
That's right, better than the World Hockey Championships. So you think? Do you think? Sorry.
Straylock?
Yeah, Cyplo. My bad. I did it again. Something about his name. Anyways, you think that Cyplo will be able to pull this out?